Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the Stellar Republic campaign. In Republic news, one of the several wars being fought with the Padishah Empire has concluded. The Star Compact has gained control of several systems from the core of the Empire. With the Padishah Empire still fighting several other wars, it appears that this Empire's days may be numbered. A new series of warship construction has been outlined by the Republic fleet. The new construction plan calls for the building of several new capital ships to augment the fleet's firepower. President Apos, who was just re-elected to a new term, has died in office. In the new election, Mr. Safe de Saus was elected president. The new president has vowed to bolster the Republic's scientific prowess in addition to its already substantial military and economic status. And that's the news. Pretty quick today. Alright, so we're continuing working on building our outpost, which I think we have another one going to be coming online over there soon. We need to fill in this stuff, I think. Do we have somebody heading over there? Not precisely. Well, we don't have enough influence for it anyway. Can this construction ship do anything at the moment? Can we just have you move there? Just to get ready to build that. Alright, one thing we do need to do is go through and look at our surface construction, make sure that everybody is good to go, which they are not. Looks like all of our tile blockers here have been cleared. What is this little indicator? The planet has problems that lack buildings to work in. Okay. I need 10 pops on the planet to upgrade this. So what do we want to go for first? I think we want to go for the science stuff first. This has gravitational anomaly on it, which we can do a anomaly research facility. Do that there. Hold on.
Survey complete.
Physics lab.
Technology discovered.
Alright, who is missing and why? Okay, one of our science ships got kicked out of wherever they were surveying. Ah, here. They managed to get their borders closed before we could get that special project done. Speaking of special projects, we apparently have one here. And there's one way out there that we're not going to be able to get to. Okay. We only have 1 of 7 L-Gate insights. That's unfortunate. Do I have a science ship that is available? Well, I will in 2 months. And what do we got here? Psionic Research Center is done. So we can do neutronium extraction. All right. Entertainment network. Central bank. A pop is growing in there. Let's see. What does this dark matter concentrator? Dark matter processing plant. It requires a dark matter to upkeep it.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Trying to find that psionic research facility. Holocene. A lot of stuff here I can't actually do. I'll have to try and find that. But right now we need to work on this. I don't think we have any dark matter here, but this is require it. Empire unique. Companies utilize dark matter to produce gravity manipulation devices for spaceships. Sublight speed plus 10%, chance of 8 plus 5. I guess we can build that. And this will consume one of our dark matter. Chance to evade, increase sublight speed even more. And increases our research speed for particles. But what does dark matter do by itself? It just increases research speed in general. I think I might hold off on that until we maybe get another source of dark matter. I think for the time being, we will just build a standard physics lab. Engineering lab, and build a Engos dispersal station? No.
Construction complete.
Engos habitation station. Planet modifier, Empire unique, and consumes 1 Engos vapor. We only have 1.
Technology discovered.
The Societal lab. That'll keep them busy for a little bit. Alright, command matrix. Ymello vapor collection. Get on that. This pop can move there. This pop can move there. What is this? Ulan. Oh, actually, then build a physics lab. And you can move there, you can move there. That should make sure everybody's going to have a building to work on. You don't have a building. Market exchange. Energy credits plus 3. Adjacency effect. It's only going to affect 1. Natural preserve. Increases unity output. Planetary shield generator. We're really short on society research, so sociological campus is what we will do there. And here. And goes dispersal station. No. Actually, yeah. We'll do that. So the only other planet that doesn't really have any buildings on it is going to be this one. This has Adrianite ore. There are just tons of food on this planet. Frequent earthquakes, huh? Pacifist activist influential on Lemera. A fledgling colony is always an opportunity for advancement, especially for those who would not be able to reach prominence on worlds where the state authorities are more established. On Lemera, this has proven to be the case. A retired diplomat named Fash Nak Kerper has recently begun a media campaign in the new colony warning against the dangers of conflict. This quickly galvanized a small group of supporters who now refer to themselves as Gandays. This new movement appears to be popular with the local populace, and many local leaders have come out against war and violence as a whole. The populace has moved to recognize Fash Na Kerper as their colonial leader to ensure that the Empire at large hears their position on foreign policy. How do you proceed with the situation? He's a troublemaker, arrest him. Or tolerate him. Prominent president, pacifist activist. Out of that planet. Pacifist ethics attraction. Planetary unity output. We'll tolerate him.
Technology discovered.
Pacifism is not exactly the worst thing in the world. Alright,
Construction complete.
actually, I think we could probably turn this into an energy planet. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do an energy grid. Here, we're going to do a Adrianite mine. There, because we have the resource there for it. We'll just do some standard mines. And we'll just do a mining complex there as well. And this has Cybrex artifact. Automated fabrication complex. The restored automated fabrication complex of Cybrex significantly increases the production capacity on the planet. Go for it. And then here, what we're going to do with all of these food tiles is we're going to build biofuel refineries. So we don't really need the food. At least not right now, anyway. So we're going to turn this all into energy. We have alien pets. Holocene. Happiness, governing ethics attraction, army starting experience. That sounds good. We can train armies on this planet. Alright, that should be good for the time being. There's still someone who isn't going to have a building. There we go. That'll take care of it. We got neutronium extraction. Good. Degenerate matter reactors. Naquadria boosters. We'll go with the Naquadria boosters. Alright, you can go ahead and build... Oh, another ship is already heading over there to do that? Yep, we have 2 ships heading over there. That's fine. Scientist revealed as psychic. Let's see. Scientist Zetinos Therofe has recently displayed abilities that were suspected to be psionic in nature. Alright, good. And then you... build an outpost there instead. Alright, science ship. Ah, perfect. Oh wait, no, that's not exactly where I was thinking. Over here. Do the research project there.
Survey complete.
Survey's done. Survey that system. Now, has that unlocked any of these? No. Bylon crystals and Drug. And that is more Bylon crystals, and that is even more Bylon crystals. Okay. Another thing we probably want to think about doing is getting some more... I thought for sure I had this set up for colonization, but it appears we don't, so let's go ahead and get some Nivlac over here. This is Savannah World. You'll probably send a colony ship out here. We have some humans that like to live here. Alright, so who... Oh, hold on. Glorious battle. Alright, destroying enemy combat ships and stations provide unity. Amount increases with ship or station size. Perfect. A ruler's virtue. Our empire has a new ruler. Well, we're not an empire, we're a republic. As a customary, a new ruler must select a virtue to be emphasized during their rule. Almost every ruler to select a virtue, providing a set of bonuses. In addition, we will unlock 1 essential per slot. Virtue of courage, fire rate, army morale... Combat disengagement. Okay, so there are benefits and detriments. Empire energy generation, humility, duty, pop growth speed, virtue kindness, weapons damage. Let's see. Patience, shipyard build cost, building build cost, but reduces the speed at which they build. Minerals production, food output, energy generation, but increases leader recruitment cost. You know what? We're going to go with diligence. Leader recruitment cost is not anything I'm really all that worried about. And I could send the 70% humans over here, but we want to use the 90% humans. Let's drop the colony there. Potentially habitable planet. What is this? Mushroom forests. Interesting. On a desert planet. Even more interesting. Alright. Who do we have here besides Nivlac that might like to live here? We have some 85% humans.
Construction.
In fact, we have some 100% humans. There we go. head on over there. Just picking random names at this point. Research station there. Builds. Is someone else already building that? Alright, build a research station there then. Alright, fleets. Can we reinforce some ships? We can reinforce one ship. We need to build 12 total ships to get the fleet fully reinforced. What's happening here? The sector is missing the following resources. 1.34 energy. There isn't a lot I can do about that. You're gonna need some energy. I can send them some energy credits for the time being. They're gonna need a leader. Okay. Do we have a leader that increases their energy credits production? Minerals plus 5%. Energy credits plus 10%. Bingo. Let's see. Let's see if I don't take any of your energy credits. Just calculate it on a per month basis. That's what I'm guessing.
Technology discovered.
No, apparently that didn't do anything. So still negative. Alright. New tech. We now have Titans. Okay. Neutronium materials or the flagship. The flagship. Alright. The only thing I can think of doing is sending a colony ship over here to colonize that planet and then use this planet to generate energy. Very high gravity. We don't have a lot that can really colonize here, so we're going to have to send Nivlac. Okay. So, let's see. Where do we have some Nivlac pops? Besides there, because I'm already building a colony ship there. There. Okay. So I'll probably just have to keep refilling that sector's energy credits for the time being. Okay. So the station here, you need to be upgraded to Star Fortress. Discovery, artificial core. Scientist Pethusa Hafethan, aboard the science vessel Olanthipios, has made an unbelievable discovery on Luvios 3. This world should have died long ago after the core froze and the magnetic field died. but a massive installation in the planet's core, made by a particularly powerful ancient empire, somehow keeps the core spinning and the magnetic field active. Unbelievable. Speaking of things, we need an extension perk. Voidborn unlocks the habitats. That might be good to have. Behemoths of War. Alright, let's just go over what we have here, because I probably want to get some feedback on what we have. We have Enigmatic Engineering, Sensor Range +2. Colossus Project. Issues Special Project Colossus Project. Vision of the biggest ship, carrying a weapon capable of devastating entire worlds. We complete the Colossus Project, unlocks the Colossus ship type. They can be armed with planet killer weapons. Galactic Force Projection, naval capacity +80, fleet command limit +20, Defender of the Galaxy, Grasp of the Void, Starbase capacity +5, Eternal Vigilance, Starbase damage, defense platform damage, defense platforms, Galactic Contender, damage to fallen empires, 1 vision, Asteroid Nature, Clear blocker, we don't really need that. Core Sector Systems +5, Imperial Prerogative, Executive Vigor, Edict Duration, Transcendent Learning, Leader Level Cap, Shared Destiny, Subject Integration Influence Cost, Voidborn unlocks Habitats, Stellar Interstellar Economy, Energy Storage Capacity and Energy Generation up, Mind Over Matter. Latent psionic abilities of our species will be awakened in some individuals. Tech research option granted telepathy. Bureaucratic perfection. Government perk. Edict duration increased. Okay. Ascendancy of the state. Monthly influence increased by 0.5 plus an additional 0.3 for every government perk we have unlocked. Factionalism. Happiness of all factions increased by 1%. And we get additional influence from factions. Another Imperial Prerogative with core sector systems. Art of War, weapons damage, ship hull points, settle the galaxy, extra pops, establishing a colony. Colony development speed plus 50%. Generates an additional colony ship whenever a colony ship is built. That's a bit odd. Secrets of the Universe. Unlocks 15 new rare technologies to be found and researched. Increased habitability. Unlocks a planet edict which lets you select the xenopops to immigrate to the planet. Towards Utopia, increases unity output and growth speed by 20% while all pops live under utopian living conditions. Small worlds. Minimum size of all planets is reduced to 16. Okay, so it reduces all of our big planets down to 16 and brings all of our small planets up to 16. And then we have Behemoths of War, which I think we already looked at. Which makes corvettes, destroyers, and cruisers harder to build, but increases the range, hull points, and armor for all battleships. Okay, that's what we have at the moment. Speaking of Behemoths of War, we did get the Titan. Oh yeah, the fleet support ship, which we never really did anything with. Because it's basically just a giant point defense ship. Which could be useful. And here is our Titan.
Construction complete.
Which I'll have to go ahead and design that out. What are our options as far as components. A T-class weapon? Converging beam super laser. Composite super laser. Okay, hold on. Average damage 140, range 150. Damage 700 to 1750. So pretty wide damage range. Perdition beam. Massive array of linked energy amplification conduits as far as a beam of unprecedented firepower. This does 5,000 to 10,000 damage. Good God. Fires once every 21.75 seconds. Accuracy 85%. Range 250. Good Lord. Yes, please. Alright, we can go with 12 missile launchers, a barrage core of, you know, a couple of... I would tend to stick with an artillery core. I would like a missile core, because that's just pretty sweet. And, just an artillery stern. Yeah, go with that. Auto-complete the ship. Cloud lightning? Do we really want that? I don't think so. Average damage, but they're really, really short range. And this is going to be a long range ship. 90. So I would say stick with the quad heavy turbo lasers. Alright, we'll stay at long range and fire. And we'll want to give it fire rate and weapons damage. Evasion? Nah. Accuracy plus 10%, which we already had. Okay, and... jump drive range, tracking. Shield hit points. Shield hit points and ship hull points. Oh, we can't probably... Titan Command Network. Shield hit points, daily shield regen, fire rate, weapons damage. Yep. There we go. I'm not sure how many of those we can build. How much does this thing cost to build? 11,000 minerals. And costs 112 minerals to upkeep. Okay. Alright, we gotta get some defenses upgraded on a lot of our stations. Alright, so this is upgrading. It's going to take 1,000 days. Construction ship. Grab that star system. Governing ethics shift in Ostia theocracy. For a long period of growing support for human primacy party, they have become xenophobic. Well, that's a potential problem. They're right on our border. What I would love to have happen is that the xenophilic egalitarian United Republic of Naris decides to kick the Ostia theocracy out of their federation. That would be cool. And then we can attempt to absorb the theocracy. They have broken their migration treaty with the Nihinto Consortium. These guys are still at war. These guys are almost entirely occupied by the Nidians.
Evading hostiles.
Hostiles. Dark Riders. Really? Is this one of our new fleets? Fleet manager? Corvette, cruiser. Ah, this is one of the heavy flotillas. This is the... okay. So you guys are going to be the first heavy flotilla. Right. Their combat power is only 559. Because there's only 2 corvettes in there right now. That's a 2K fleet. We're going to need to send something in there. Let's send in our strike cruiser flotilla to go ahead and take care of that bit of business. Alright. And with that, we'll probably go ahead and end this episode. And we will... oh, we were sending these guys in here? Oh, we were gathering them together. Right, okay. You guys can head in there. Alright, and with that, we'll go ahead and end the episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.